Hi, my name's Annie, and this is my lovely co-host Tony, and this is our channel, Annie's Ageless Beauty. This is my channel where I discuss beauty and makeup matters, and also anything along that line that's interesting to me and hopefully other people as well. I also have another channel, Annie Eats Less, where I'm documenting my weight loss efforts. If you're interested in that, I'll have it linked down below. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe and click on the bell icon so you'll get notifications when I upload something. Today, I got my February 2021 Ipsy Glambag, which cost $25. If you want an affiliate code or a coupon or something like that, you should probably check out somebody who has a bigger channel than mine, because Ipsy doesn't know who I am other than they take my money. So excuse the dirt here. I think that's probably my fault because I took the label off as best I could. I just kind of soaked it in water and scraped it off. I scraped off the label because I always forget not to flip it around, and I don't really want to show my address in a video. And I'm not quite sure how good the resolution is if people zoom in or whatever magic people work with their video equipment. So I just took it off. This is February, and I got it on February the 26th. So they came right under the wire. I would like to point out that I usually get it earlier in the month, and it was held up in a Texas distribution center. Texas has been having problems this month with power outages and a snowstorm, and a lot of people were really suffering there, and I wasn't at all upset about not getting my bag. Me getting makeup as a luxury item has absolutely no weight compared to what was going on in Texas. I'm frankly surprised I got it as early as I did. So anybody in Texas or anybody who has family or friends in Texas, I hope everybody's doing okay now. And I'm kind of surprised they got their stuff together and sent me this in February. So let's open it up and see what I got. I already know what I got because I picked my items, but it's been a long time, so I remember vaguely. So go ahead and get that. I've got this. So the very first thing I pulled out is a brush set. It says, Be Beautiful, Be You by Farrah. They look pretty nice, actually. I think they're rose gold color, as is the package. Kind of a silver gold, actually. Silver pink. Go ahead and open this thing up. I have a lot of brushes because I've been subscribing to both BoxyCharm and Ipsy for a few months, and they send a lot of brushes. But I like brushes. Ooh, this, as you can see, is two-toned. It feels like synthetic bristles. Take a look at this. It says Farrah on it. Oh, and I'm fidgeting. I'm trying not to fidget so much in my videos. Oh, and it says what they are. This is a Dome Powder XL 600F. I don't know if that's showing up or not because I've got a new setup. So there we go. Okay, cool. And there's another brush in here. So no, three brushes. Let's make all the crinkling sounds we can, shall we? This one looks like a blender brush. Eye contour brush, 635E. Okay, so I guess that means blending brush. Yeah, feels very nice. And finally, you have this thing here, which is a smaller dome. I'm going to guess this is for either blush or contour. It seems like it would be a good size for that. What do they say it's for? It's a pressed powder brush, which could be for blush or for contour or highlighter, I suppose. 620F. Okay. Feels very nice, very soft. I love the looks of this. Kind of like cream to brown to cream color on top. I like that. They don't feel real heavy. This one feels kind of very light. This one has a little more weight, but this one just feels super light. So I hope it's fairly sturdy, because I think I'll be reaching for this a lot just because it's so pretty and it's, I don't know, I'm shallow that way. February, so we got this Valentine motif, these kisses, bright pink. It's coming up on red on the camera. That's weird. On camera, it shows up as kind of a red-orange. In real life, it looks kind of pink to me. Let's see what we got in here. Anastasia, Beverly Hills. Anastasia Luminous Foundation. I've actually been using BB creams more than foundations because foundations kind of look cakey on me after 12 hours of work. Oh, wow. This is a bottle that lets you know what's inside and who made it as well. It's 120 white. Okay. It's got an interesting little dropper in it. It doesn't have, I guess it's just like a stirring stick kind. I don't know what you call this kind of dropper. Go ahead and put some of this back because I know it's expensive. So I'm going to go ahead and put some on my arm right here. Looks like it's a good match for me. Disappeared into my arm kind of. Most of my foundations are mattes. Mattes tend to stay better under a mask and I think just in general just last longer. I could be wrong about that. But since I look so dry and cakey at the end of the day, like maybe you can tell right now because I've been wearing this makeup for about 13 hours right now. I've been wanting to try a luminous foundation. So this might be it. I really like BB creams. I haven't tried a CC cream yet. So maybe this really expensive, because I know this is an expensive brand, maybe this will be really good for me. So I'm going to try it. If I find a foundation that really sticks around, lasts all day, and doesn't look cakey at the end of the day, and stays on my nose, and not wear off and leave me looking like Rudolph by the time I get home, I don't care if that foundation costs $50 or whatever it costs. I would pay probably $75 for a foundation that did that just stayed on my face for 14 hours and not look like I put spackle all over it. It gets bad. I might be putting too much powder or something on too. But I'm going to definitely do a wear test on this, or I'm going to try it out maybe later today or sometime this weekend. Put it on for a few hours and also try it at work. So I'm excited to get that. It's really, really good match for my skin. The color, I can't even see. Let me do my other arm so you can see the difference. It's like it's lightened my skin a little bit, but not by much. I'm really excited to try that. The next item is a blue box that says, for external use only. Okay, that's good to know. I've been using pretty much all of my products that I get in Ipsy and BoxyCharm externally. I don't think I've gotten anything to eat in either of those subscription boxes. Don't eat what comes in this little blue box, whatever it is. It is it's got a glowing promise. What is it? Bye Puffy Eyes. Oh, I need that. Cooling eye balm. Razor sharp pink knife of death here. It's got a plastic around it that's, even with a razor sharp knife, is hard to remove. Let's just tear it open. Sure, why not? Because I'm having trouble with it. I have bandages on my hands from work. My skin's getting worn away. My fingertips. I work in a factory, so it's not the box's fault. It's my fault. Ooh. Okay, so this says Bye Puffy Eyes. It's a light blue container with white. It looks like white or light blue stuff inside. Smells very lightly fragranced, and the cream is either white or light blue. I think the cream has a little bit of blue to it. So I'm not going to put this on right now because I am wearing makeup. But I love getting stuff for my eyes. So this is a win for me. Just don't take it internally. In case you were thinking maybe you eat it and your eyes would get less puffy. No, you put it on your eyes. And I opened it upside down too. I'm seeing if it's got fragrance. The font is white ink on light blue background, so it's kind of difficult to read, even if it wasn't super tiny. Yeah, parfum. Yeah, it has fragrance. So if you don't like putting fragrance stuff on your eyes, not a win. It doesn't bother me. Another thing I got was this Soul Velvet lipstick. I love lipsticks. I just do. And I usually don't wear a mask all day at work, so I do get to wear them. And I wear them at home, and my husband's like, why are you wearing it? It's just me here. It's like, well, I want to look pretty for you. I want to look pretty for myself. So this is what it looks like. I like how the color matches the lipstick. It's a mid-tone pink color. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand so I'm not putting it on top of that foundation. It's going on nice and creamy, and it looks nice and very opaque. I swiped it a couple of times because it was having trouble going over my hands, my old, veiny old lady hands. I kind of wish I didn't wear makeup now or lipstick now. You know what? I'm gonna take it off. I guess I can do that. So hopefully I didn't remove too much of my foundation I have around my mouth. Pretty Filter Soul Velvet lipstick in the shade Seoul Rose. I actually spent a year in Seoul, Korea. I was stationed there many, many years ago when I was much younger and prettier and thinner. And I was in the army for 3 years, and I was stationed in Seoul. So brings back good memories. But I know that Korean cosmetics are kind of coming in vogue, and I can see why. This is just a really pretty color, and it's really attractive, nice packaging. It's a standard amount. Let's go ahead and try this on. I really like this color. Yeah. I didn't use any lip liner, obviously. And that's what it looks like. I think it is beautiful, both in real life and in on the camera. It's a deep pink. It's not like a bright neon pink. It looks like a mid-tone rose, but it's really opaque. Feels really good on my lips. I can barely feel it at all. I like this. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ipsy. I just love lipsticks. I just can't get over how different the color is. Oh, I got a card in here too. Celebrate Black History Month. Buy Black. I wonder if everything in here came from a black founder. That would be so cool. Well, no, the Korean stuff. I think that is a Korean brand, so that would be from Korean people, not black people. It gives me the things to do this month. Wear pink glitter just because. That's every day. It's every month since I've discovered I like wearing makeup, which is about, I've been wearing makeup for about 5 or 6 months now, maybe a year. I don't know. This year's been weird. Get lost in puppy Instagram for at least an hour. I'm more of a cat person. Right. Bailey. Bailey's on his cat tree over here. When I said cat, he's like, meow. Buy all the candy for 50% off the day after Valentine's. That's a terrible idea if you binge on sweet stuff like I do. Okay, so there's a few more of these. I don't feel like reading them anymore because some of the advice is bad. Okay. I don't want to poison anybody's mind. Bailey! I've been joined by my lovely co-host, Bailey. He's 5 months old, and as you can see, he's a natural on camera already. But he's about to go nuts because he does that a lot. Last time I had him in a video, he was trying to kill the backdrop, and now he's trying to kill me. Stop. And then he tried to eat a string. This is the last thing that was in there. It's Male Sunkissed Blush Palette. Sunset inspired glow all day long. I do love me a blush palette. I do like blushes too. I just paint it on my face. I like bright everything. I am a colorful creature. And I went for most of my adult life not wearing makeup at all. And then when I put it on, when I first got into it, I thought I'd want to wear mature, age-appropriate, neutral colors. And then I started wearing it and it was like, no, I want to be bright like a peacock. It's mirrored. But if you wonder what my setup looks like, there's the ring light and the camera in the center of it. Kind of off-center, actually. Okay, anyways. This is a very bright. It has little pinholes in the back, which make me think maybe you can pop some of these out. Let's see. No, I don't think so. I think it's all together as one thing. These look like they're kind of shimmery. It's like some are pretty dark, like this one right here is pretty dark, kind of a burnt rose color. This one's a bright pink color. The one in the center right here is the one I'd probably want to use most often. I think a couple of the colors, yeah, like this pink is repeated a couple of times. This one in the center that I like the best is only there once. So maybe this is the same color, I think. I would prefer to be just quadrants or something where it's really obvious that each one's a certain color. I mean, maybe they're all different colors. They sure don't look like it, though. I'm pretty sure this one and this one are the same. And this one and this one are the same. This one and this one are the same. I understand they do this for aesthetic reasons. Oh, and there's a totally different one here that's a little more orangey. These two little slivers here. I understand they do that for aesthetic reasons, but to actually use it, I think it'd be a lot less confusing and a lot easier to just pick what you want when you're getting ready to go to work. Okay, I like this one, and I don't know. So I'm going to try a couple of things first. I'm going to just try an individual one with my finger. That's almost a highlight. That's a very nice rose color. So I'm doing the bright pink, the Barbie pink, I guess you would call it. The rose toned one, and then the browner shade. I mean, it's not brown, it has more brown to it. I guess for deeper toned people, though I would wear it anyways because I have no sense. So as you can see, that bright pink one is very shiny, almost like a highlighter. I was afraid they'd all be like that. Though, of course, I love highlighter too, so not a problem. Let's see what it looks like on my face. I already got a ton of blush on, but why not more? It does have a mirror inside too, as well as the case. I think it did pinken up my face. I can't really see the shimmer that far away. I can up close though. I like the blushes, even though one is a little more shimmery than I would take. This bright of a pink color is not my favorite. This one here in the center is more my favorite. I could probably get away with this stuff, maybe using it, maybe as a contour. Oh, that is pigmented. Wow. Okay, maybe not. Let me put it over here so it matches, at least. I guess if I wanted a really red contour, how do I look? Do I look fresh-faced? Or do I look like I have absolutely no idea how to apply makeup? That's probably more. I also want to test out this pressed powder brush. And it picks up a more reasonable amount. And I'll put it on the inside of my arm and see if it shows up on camera. It might not. I'm going with the shade that I like the best. Can you see it at all? I have to look around my setup. Very, very lightly. Let's try that darker shade. That was very, very pigmented. I can definitely see it on the brush. So it is picking up something, but it doesn't seem to really be laying it down. I'm putting it on my arm, which has no primer or anything. It's a different texture than your face. So I wouldn't really... Let's try to my nose. Very shiny. Yeah, that pink one is shiny, shiny, shiny. This is the darker one with the brush. I think it is showing up. I'm not really sure why I thought I want to have a red nose. Now I'm taking off all the foundation. Okay, this was a terrible idea. I shouldn't have done that. So I'm going to go ahead and get all the prices and then do what the total was. My new brush set, which is really a beautiful rose gold or silver gold. It's hard to tell in this light, but it is very shiny, very, very shiny. These things, the three of them all together, is $40. I don't know, maybe. Brushes always seem way more expensive to me, like they're going for way more than I would ever spend for a brush because I'm really, really, really cheap. But I really do like the expensive brushes. Man, my nose really looks terrible. I really shouldn't have done that. Okay, so that's these, $40. The Mayel blush palette is $29. That seems about right for something like this. It's really beautiful inside, but I don't think it's the most practical design. I prefer, if I was putting it up to display, this is great. If it's something I want to use in the morning, I don't want to sit there and try to figure out, well, is this one the same as this one? Maybe you can swirl them all together. Let's try that. Can you? You can, obviously. Will you get a decent look? Oh, actually, I think you would. This is a terrible idea. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it right here on my chest. Over my necklace because I'm stupid. I don't know that it's really laying down. Oh, yeah, it is. I look a little redder. Oh, I think I kind of like that color. I'm looking over my camera. I should stop that. Yeah, I think I kind of like them all swirled together. Okay, I take back what I said. The fact that they didn't put it in quadrants encouraged me to swirl them all together, and I really like that color. Okay, I take it back. I like this a lot better than I did when I first saw the design inside. $29. Worth it. I just looked it up on Ipsy's website. The name of this product is Glow On Fifth Beauty Bye Puffy Eyes Cooling Eye Balm. This retails for $24. I don't know if I think that's a good price for it yet because I haven't tried it. But I do know that skincare tends to be pricey, especially fancy stuff that's more expensive than the usual, especially skincare that isn't made by the company Olay. Because I used to, when I was a kid, all the women in my family used oil of Olay. It's now just called Olay Original, I think, and I use it too until I started getting stuff like this. I think it works pretty good, but this I would consider probably more of a fancier brand, and fancier skincare tends to be really, really pricey. It gets expensive quickly. So I think this is probably a fair price for the what the market charges, and I'm really looking forward to trying it. This is the one that I was most curious about because the Anastasia Beverly Hills is known for being kind of an expensive brand. At least I think it is. I just can't get over this foundation. In case you forget what's in this bottle, this big square bottle of flesh colored liquid, it's foundation. I just love this packaging. I don't know why that appeals to me so much. Maybe it's because all the generic stuff I survived off of when I was a kid, like peas in a can or ketchup. Oh God, generic ketchup. Okay, I'm babbling. So this was $38, which for a higher end foundation from a name brand company is reasonable. I'm really looking forward to trying it. And in fact, maybe sometime this weekend I'll do a wear test. I'll do a first impressions review of this because I was really curious about this stuff. Maybe I'll do it with that blush palette too. Okay, I didn't realize it at first, but this was actually made by Touch and Soul. So maybe it's not a Korean brand. I don't know if maybe Touch and Soul is a Korean brand because there is Korean writing on the label. I didn't realize that. I have one of their eyeshadow palettes, which I also got from either BoxyCharm or Ipsy. I think it was Ipsy. This was $16, and I love it. I love the color. I've been wearing it for a few minutes now, and I can barely feel it. It feels like I don't have anything on my lips at all. It maybe just a little bit like chapstick, like I have just a little bit of moisture on there. But it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel cakey. I want to look at it up close in my mirror, pink kitty mirror. This is how I look with desktop lighting on film, and you can really see how wrinkly I look. I was wondering why so many people on YouTube invest in a ring light. This is why. Holy cow. But it does make it so I can see myself close up better. So yeah, it doesn't look cakey at all. I have a little something on my lips that like a little bit of skin, but that's probably because I didn't exfoliate before I put it on. Okay, it's really a medium pink. I think with the desk lamp lighting, the color is actually a little more true to real life. Anyways, I was talking about the Touch and Soul lipstick, which goes for $16. I would totally buy this for $16. In fact, I'm thinking about going to the website and picking up some more. I don't need any more lipstick, but I really love this formula. It feels fantastic. It looks good. Even though I didn't line my lips, it's not feathering at all. And that's something because I am 52 years old. No, I'm 57 years old. I keep getting mixed up how long I've been married with how old I am because one is ends in a 2 and one ends in a 7. I'm 57. I'm the older one, and I've been married for 32 years. But sometimes I'll switch it up and put the 7 in the wrong place, but whatever. So I just went to their website and looked at the colors they have available. It's about a half dozen, and all the colors they have, this is my favorite. So I lucked out there. They also have one called Melrose Pink. I'm fidgeting. Stop fidgeting. They have one called Melbourne Pink that's a little brighter, but kind of in the same family range as this that I would probably wear as well. But of all their lineup of this lipstick, this is my favorite one. I think that's totally worth the price. In fact, I might buy more of this stuff because it just feels like nothing. It's not irritating me. With some lipsticks, they feel kind of greasy and it makes me want to go all the time. This doesn't. I think it's a matte. With the name Velvet, you would expect it to be. Let me get a little closer. Boy, I really messed up my nose with that stunt, didn't I? I think that the blush I put in my chest really sets off this $3 cubic zirconia necklace I got off of Amazon, though. So the total cost, if I paid for everything full price for my bag, was $147. Again, I paid $25 for it. I think this is one of the best Ipsy bags I've gotten so far. I don't really need the brushes, but I like them. I love the lipstick. I kind of love the blush now that I swirled it all together and put it in the middle of my chest. And I think if I had primer and foundation on and put it on my face, I'd like it even more. I might try, yeah, I think I'm going to try doing that. I think that's how I'm going to try using it, is put it over primer and foundation on my face. I'm going to try that and do it in a video, and you can all tell me if that looks any better than just me putting it on my chest without any prep at all. You'll see. So those are the two big hits for me so far. The foundation, I'm really interested in. Just for the generic foundation lettering on the bottle is pretty wonderful as far as I'm concerned. But I also really do want to try. I could try it now because oh wait, I was talking about how it doesn't have a pump. That little tube thing there is for the pump. I'm so stupid. I don't know what I was thinking. It's kind of dark in here. Okay, guys, I'm an idiot. There is a pump. God, I'm so stupid. I'm having trouble getting it to come out. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and pat that onto my nose. Considering what I've been doing to my nose, we're putting on blush and wiping off all of my makeup, and I don't think I have primer on right now as a result of that. And I'm not wearing powder, it's just the foundation, basically foundation on my nose. And it looks pretty good. I definitely think it's my color. It did fix the issues I had with my nose because I put the blush on my nose for some reason, and then I wiped everything off. My nose is the hardest place to get foundation to stick and to look good. It tends to just settle into the pores, and I look like a turkey drumstick that's just been plucked, and it's really horrible. It tends to look so bad at the end of the day that for a while I considered that maybe foundation isn't for me. Maybe I can just slap shiny stuff on my face and not worry about the foundation because it looks so bad on my nose. I've got that under control a little bit now by using higher end products, and BB creams in particular seem to do pretty well. It's not having that turkey drumstick look or chicken skin look. You know what I'm talking about? This bag was absolutely worth the $25 I spent for it. Sometimes they have inflated prices for some of the stuff they sell, I think, where the little bottle of serum is worth $124 or something like that. I don't think there was anything in here like that. I actually expected the foundation to be like $50 or something, and it wasn't. It was $38. Okay, so I just was clicking around on their website because I'm a weirdo, and was making sure that they're actually the brand I was thinking of. And yeah, they're fairly well known for their eyeshadows. Their eyeshadow palettes tend to go in the neighborhood of around $50. So there weren't any duds at all in my bag. I am looking forward to trying everything. The thing I'm probably most excited about, well, the lipstick. I love this shade of lipstick, and it feels good, and I definitely will wear it. I'm most curious about the foundation. If it works well, and so far it has. I just put it on my nose without any powder, but so far it looks pretty good. Yeah, in person it's looking pretty good too. It is kind of settling into the pores of my nose, but again, I wiped away all my primer, I'm pretty sure. And I put blush on it for some reason. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. The blush palette, I'm kind of looking at myself. All swirled together, I think it's a beautiful color. Now, I already did have blush on, so if you want to see, like more representation, that would be right here, even though I don't have any. I'm trying to fight the urge to put foundation on and then the blush, but no, I'm going to do a look later on today, maybe, or sometime this weekend with those two products. So I'll save that for then. I don't remember all of the stuff I've gotten from Ipsy. I tend to get it mixed up with BoxyCharm, but this has to be one of the best boxes I've ever gotten. It's got it doesn't have anything in there that I'm like, I don't care. Maybe the thing I care less about would probably be the brushes, because I have so many brushes, but more brushes are always welcome. I tend to lose them often while I'm doing my eye looks. I tend to just put stuff down and, hey, where did it go? I do that all the time. So having extra brushes isn't a bad thing. And the more brushes I have, the longer I can go without cleaning them. I can just, wait till they're all dirty and then do them all at the same time. So I like the brushes. The eye cream depends how it works. If it doesn't work, it's worth nothing. If it works well, then it's worth probably $100. I don't know that my eyes are really puffy though. It says it's for puffy skin. I tend to have more of a problem with, well, wrinkles, which I don't think any eye cream is going to help, and dark circles. So I'm not sure it's 100% formulated for me, but I still want to try it. Yeah, I think the eye cream is the stuff I'm probably going to, I'll use it, but it's probably not going to be the thing I need the most. Okay, finally, that's all I have for right now. I hope you liked my video, and I hope you subscribe and stick around for more. If you have any comments, questions, or criticisms, please leave those in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. But if you leave a link to porn, I'll delete it. That's already happened twice on 2 of my videos. So I guess that's the thing. The things you learn, the things I've learned. That's all I have. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.